Hello and welcome to another edition of Exploring English. Today I wanted to talk to you about homonyms and homophones. These are words in English that may sound the same, but have different spellings and different meanings. The difference between homonyms and homophones is this. Homonyms are words that have the same spelling but have two different meanings. And homophones are words that sound the same but can be spelled differently and will have different meanings depending on the spelling of the word. So to give you an example, I will start with homonyms and give you some examples and use them in sentences as well. The first one is address. The word address. Now, as a noun, you might say, as an example in a sentence, you can find the address of the university on their website. So it's a thing. And the word will also take on the action of a verb. In a sentence, it would be the President of the United States will address Americans tonight at 8 p.m. So that's one example. Another example is the word band, B-A-N-D. A band could be a wedding band like a ring, or a gold band, a wedding band. The other use of the word would be a band could be a musical group, such as a rock and roll band. And another example is the word ring. Ring, like band, could be a wedding ring, or a ring could be a sound, or it could function as a verb to ring a bell. So again, it's the same spelling, but with different meanings. Another example could be the word spring in a sentence such as the following. I'm sorry to spring it on you, but I've been offered another job. So in this case, the word spring is used as a verb to bring up something very suddenly. And another example would be, he was born in the spring of 1999, in the springtime. And that's a time in the year. So another example would be a spring would be a piece of metal that works as a spring that might be in a wristwatch or a piece of electronics. So these are, again, words that all have the same spelling. Another example is the word date, D-A-T-E. Used in a sentence, the date on the letter was 30 August 1999. So it's a time. And another example would be, she and Ron go to the park to date, to meet each other. Or a date is going out on a date with another person. And the third example is a date is the fruit, which is usually grown in the Middle East, I believe. And they taste really good. So that's another example where the word is spelled the same and the meanings could be different. So homophones are different. Homophones are spelled differently. The classic example, probably, of a homophone that most people would know is the word to. So, spelled T-O, I am going to the store. T-W-O is the number 2. And then T-O-O, which means I ate too much food and now I feel fat. Or the other example is I am going to visit Spain and my brother is going too, meaning also. So, but that's the classic example. Some other ones, for example, the word foul, F-O-U-L. In one sentence could be, the football player got a foul during the game, a penalty. That's F-O-U-L. The other spelling of the word fowl is F-O-W-L, which means basically birds like chickens or ducks or those kinds of animals are referred to sometimes as fowl. And another one that sounds the same, but again, different spelling, is hour. Spelled H-O-U-R, an hour, as in 60 minutes, or O-U-R, which is the possessive word such as our house, our car, our family, our school. And another example would be the word week, spelled W-E-E-K. It means the week as in a period of time, 7 days in a week, 52 weeks in a year. And the other spelling is W-E-A-K, which means not strong. Basically the opposite of the word strong, weak. And there are many, many others. Another example would be right and right, R-I-G-H-T, and W-R-I-T-E. To write on a piece of paper is W-R-I-T-E, and R-I-G-H-T means right, which is the right side of the road, or something that's correct. So the word right, R-I-G-H-T, can actually function also as a homonym, but it also functions as a homophone. Now, I don't know how many examples of this really exist, but this is just one. There might be more. So there are many, many more of these that you could find on different websites. But this is something that when you're using written English, you might want to remember. Because when you're speaking it, again, all these words sound the same. So that's it for this. There's many, many more, but as I said, you can find out for yourself if you have a continued interest in it. That's all for today. I'll see you later. Bye.